So could the narcissist new supply or new relationship partner also be a victim as well? That's a question we're going to answer today. I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. Stay tuned for the answer. I really appreciate you tuning in. Sometimes the narcissist new supply is scared of the narcissist as well. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So we hear a lot of stuff about the new supply being a horrible person, the new supply being terrible and things of that nature. But I say this to people all the time. If you were a victim of that narcissistic person, then perhaps the new supply is a victim as well. The new supply might be getting love bombed by the narcissistic person or might actually be afraid to defend you or protect you with the narcissist because they might get the wrath of that narcissistic person. Like sometimes the narcissist new supply serves as their greatest enabler and their greatest flying monkey and helps harass you and things like that. But sometimes the new supply remains silent and out the picture because they're scared as well. They're fearful as well. If I defend the ex, if I defend the old supply, then maybe the anger will be redirected towards me. And if they leave me and find somebody new, then what happens then? The new supply might be So welcome back, y'all. So could the narcissist new supply also be a victim? You see a lot of stuff about the new supply just being a horrible, evil, toxic ass person, just being pretty much being an extension of the narcissist. Being like if the narcissist is the body, the new supply is the arms or the legs or something like that, the ears or the mouthpiece of the narcissistic person. But if you stop and think about it, and this is what I tell people too. It's just like, if you are a victim of that narcissistic person, then the new supply a lot of times is going to also be a victim of that person as well. The new supply is going to get their comeuppance sometimes. Yeah, can the narcissist new supply be a horrible, terrible, cheating, lying, manipulating person? Absolutely yes. The new supply could be all of that and then some. The new supply could be just as toxic or more toxic than that narcissistic person. You see what I'm saying? They absolutely can. So, but like I said, but if you're dealing with the narcissistic person, the new supply could be toxic too. We have a lot of situations that, like, even in my own friend group, in my the group of people I work with, the survivors and therapists that I work with, the new supply is super toxic as well. So it makes it hard to sympathize with the new supply because they're being toxic too. But sometimes the new supply does not know about you. Narcissistic people, some of them are very, very good liars and manipulators and can hide a whole family. They can hide a whole secret, have a whole secret life and things of that nature. Maybe a lot of times it happens because you're not asking enough questions or sometimes you're just ignoring the red flags. But sometimes they're just good at hiding this stuff. They have excuses for literally legitimate excuses for not picking the phone up, for being over here, for being caught with somebody else. They have legitimate excuses for that somehow, But like sometimes the new supply does not know you exist. Could it be true that the new supply is a horrible person that knows you exist, that is trying to steal your man or woman? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Could they still also be a victim in that situation? Yeah, sometimes. It's hard for me to look at, like, y'all know I'm a narcissist. It's hard for me to look at people who try to take your man or woman as a victim. But if that's how you want to view them, it's hard for me to look at them that way. I was like, look, you knew that they were married, you knew they had this relationship, you knew they had kids, but you see what I'm saying? Do you smell what the rock is cooking? You know what I mean? You see that dynamic and how it goes right there. But sometimes the new supply could absolutely be just as vague and just this dense and just not know what's going on with that narcissistic person. They could just be getting love bombed and manipulated, and the narcissist ends up leaving you for somebody else that doesn't know you exist. And then when y'all finally meet, they just, oh, hey, it's so nice to meet you. They might be a victim as well. They might see the narcissist being toxic to you. They might see the narcissist lying to you. They might see the narcissistic person treating your kids horribly when y'all are splitting time co-parenting. But if they're a victim and they're scared for themselves, they very well might not speak up. They might not speak up. They might be super scared for their own protection, for their own children, for their own kids, for their own life, and things like that. So the new supply, does they make them a bad person sometimes? Yeah, possibly. If they're watching your kids get their ass beat and they don't say nothing, they could very well be a bad person too. But sometimes they just are just scared. The new supply does not always come from a malicious intent, because like they are getting love bombed. You could reach out to them and just say, hey, look, this person was cheating on me with you. We got kids, we got this, whatever's going on. They were cheating on me with you. They've been lying to you. They've been lying to me. I'm just trying to warn you that they toxic as hell. And the new supply might not listen to you, y'all. Why would they listen to you? You see what I'm saying? They think you trying to take their person. They think you lying and trying to get your person back, because that happens all the time, y'all. And be realistic. Sometimes people do reach out because you want your man, or you want your man or woman back. You want the new supply to leave them alone. You know, so why would they believe you? And ask yourself in this circumstance, if you had somebody that's love bombing you, that's giving you everything that you wanted and needed, and you didn't know that they had a family or some kids or a husband or wife at home, and then somebody reached out to you and told you something about that, would you believe them? Would you listen to them? Or would you be in this state of bliss, getting the hell love bombed out of you, where you don't know what to do? You don't know whether you coming or going. You know what I mean? So would you have listened to someone else that reached out to you? Ask yourself that question right there. Would you have listened to someone else that reached out to you while you were getting love bombed and warned you? A lot of people don't. And like I said, you might not be with this narcissist. Like, you might have been a new supply at one time, and you might not have come from a place of malicious intent when you ended up with that narcissistic person, and you got love bombed, manipulated, and you also became a victim as well. So you, as a new supply, became a victim. So you can see what I'm saying. The new supply is not always a horrible, bad person. They can also be a victim, you know, especially when you get to these circumstances where the new supply, there's a power dynamic. Like, the new supply works for the narcissist. You know what I mean? Is the secretary or the boss or something of the narcissist. And it's like the power dynamic shifts, and the narcissist manipulates them and gets them like that, coerces them, and things of that nature. They use their power or position in the new supply's life to get them to fall for them and take advantage of them. That's also a victim. Or they groom them from a young age. That's also a victim. You know what I'm saying? The new supply does not always come from a place of malicious intent to be evil and hurt you and break your family up or take your person from you. Sometimes the new supply is just another victim that needs help just like you. And like I said, sometimes you have empathy for them. Sometimes you don't. Like, some new supplies are horrible people. I'm gonna just say that. Some new supplies, some toxic people are just horrible, narcissistic people themselves. The new supply might also be a narcissist, and that's gonna be horrible for you if you have to co-parent or try to parallel parent or whatever you got to do. There'd be a battle for you. You know what I mean? But at one time, you could have also been the new supply. You could have also been the new supply that has been getting manipulated and lied to and treated terribly. You see what I'm saying? But that's up to you. You have to position yourself to power up, to take control of your life, and to, you know, just understand everybody comes from a different point. The new supply can also be a victim. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.